banged my knee. You're on the stairs. I'm trying it out. I'm trying out a different position. It's night. It's evening, and it's dark out there. I can't stand out there. And I was down the other end of here, which is the hallway, on the table, and that's the lighting's wrong. It's there's some really bright lights down there, and it was too light. So I thought I'll come here. So you're there on the stairs, not halfway up or halfway down. We had a really nice lunch with Brooke and Rebecca today. It was what did we meet them at 11:30, and we left them at 2:50, and it wasn't really long enough. It went really quickly. And we only left them at 2:50 because I'd got art this afternoon, and it's the last art before Toussaint. So yeah, it was a shame really to. It felt like there was still more to say and discuss and chat about, but we're going to meet again, and I'm looking forward to that. So it was really nice to meet with them. Nice to show them Chauvigny, or there you go. There's Chauvigny over there. Go and have a look. And I think they probably enjoyed looking around Chauvigny. I went to art. I was tired because I'd been out for lunch, and I normally need a bit of a siesta after lunch. So it was lovely being at art, comme d'habitude, and I just did a bit. I did a bit of colouring, a bit of crayoning. My friend Susie took a photo, a nighttime photo, along the beach in Brighton, and they'd been somewhere. It might have been Brighton Palace. I don't know whether that's where they'd been, but the sea as it's coming in has got like a purple colour to it. The beach is sort of vaguely purple, and then you've got this long line of buildings that are lit sort of golden, like a golden row of buildings that are lit. Lots and lots of detail, and I think I'm going to regret trying to do it, but I started it, and we'll see how it goes. We spent a lot of time. There's a thing in the photo, and I thought it was a helter-skelter, and I'm looking up and trying to work out what helter-skelter is in French. And we're discussing it, and I'm looking it up on Google, and then Etienne said it's toboggan glissant, and I went, no, it's not toboggan. And I looked it up, and he went toboggan glissant, and it was toboggan glissant. But actually, what we're looking at in the photo isn't a helter skelter; it's a tower, with a zip wire running from it. So, yeah, so I took half an hour just trying to sort that out and work out what it was, because it was so small on the photo. But obviously when I get to the point of drawing it, it needs to be relatively accurate. So that was interesting. We had a thunderstorm whilst we were there, really heavy rain, thunder, lost electricity. We've got thunderstorms due again tonight. We had, I think I might have mentioned in the previous video, we had thunderstorm last night that was really weird. And we've got thunderstorms due again tonight. So we've had a lot of rain. I'm not gonna do a vlog entirely about politics, because I made a vlog last night which was about politics, and I feel that I don't have a good enough handle on it to be able to do that. And because it was absolutely chaotic yesterday, absolutely chaotic. Anybody that had a handle on it would need to have a bloody degree in politics or a master's in politics, and I certainly don't have anything like that. I just have me, and so I deleted the vlog because I just thought no, and I think I'd got some stuff wrong, and I thought no, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm not going to do a whole thing about politics. What's the point? She's resigned. Boris Johnson apparently is going to stand. James Hunt, at the moment, or when I last looked, is the Chancellor of the Exchequer. There's no Home... Oh, no, he's the... Oh, yeah, he is. Home Secretary resigned. Oh, Grant Shapps. Grant Shapps is the Home Secretary, but he's also going to stand for the leader of the Tories. And I think all of us agree that aren't Tories that now is not the time for a new fucking leader. It's time for a new fucking general election. They really, really have. They've got nowhere to go. They've got nowhere to go. They've got any credibility they had, and I don't think they had a lot. They've lost. The chaos is just disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's not. I shouldn't be embarrassed. It's not my country, but they're an embarrassment. And I think the UK, the British government. I say that, it's not the Scottish government. The Scottish government is nothing to do with them, but they're ruled by Westminster, sadly. But they're an embarrassment, and the world is looking in. The world is looking in and thinking, what the fuck's going on over there? Unbelievable. So, yeah, I am talking about it, but I'm not going to talk loads about it. I really recommend that if you're interested in seeing where all these shites come from, that you read Chums. I'm still reading it. I still got half of it to read, and it's absolutely fascinating and frightening at the same time. I also recommend, and this is what I talked about in the vlog that I deleted, that you look at Led by Donkeys have done their latest video, if they haven't made another one since yesterday. Their latest video is about 55 Tufton Street. That is incredible, absolutely incredible. That'll open your eyes. It certainly opened my eyes. And yeah, have a look at that. I'll put a link in the description. But the politicians that you've got in the UK, the politicians that you've got all vying to be Prime Minister, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Home Secretary or whatever, they're all puppets. They're all puppets. They've all been, I used the word hotbedded. I'm going to use it again. I used it yesterday and then I thought, no, I've got that wrong. But I'm saying hotbedded in that they have been schooled in a particular way by a group of people. So I might have got the term wrong. It's what I saw in the video yesterday. I was going to watch the video again today, but I'm too fucking tired. So yeah, have a look at the Led by Donkeys video. It's telling. God knows what's going to happen. You're going to have the UK apparently will have a new leader by the end of next week, but it's too late. It's too late. And meanwhile, the UK have not been governed for months and months and months. There's been nobody at the helm for months and months and months. Boris was sort of standing in, treading water. Wasn't working anyway when he was there for months and months. And then when he'd been knocked off his pedestal, he was there but not there. And then you've had all this bollocks with Liz Truss, and the Queen dying and all of that, meaning nothing, no governing's going on, and still no governing's going on, and people are facing a winter of no money, benefit shortages, electricity shortages, energy shortages, strikes. It's going to be a crap winter. And the people that are going to suffer are not your Liz Trusses or your Jacob Rees-Moggs or your James Hunt or your Home Secretaries or whatever. They're not going to be the people that suffer. So it's a little bit like when you're faced with somebody with a borderline personality disorder. And what they say about somebody with a borderline personality disorder is that they don't suffer with their borderline personality disorder. It's the people on the end of that suffer. And that's what you've got. You've got a government with a borderline personality disorder, but they're not suffering from it. And that is really dangerous, frighteningly so, because they can't see what's wrong. They're not seeing and refusing to see because they just want to be in it. It's all about them. They're all fighting for themselves. They're not fighting for the country. And the sooner they're gone, the better. I did it, didn't I? A bit more political than I intended. Anyway, it's done now, and I'm going to finish. And I got to reach across there because you're quite some distance away to turn you off without falling. I fell up these stairs the other day, being followed by the man who was coming to measure for measure the windows. Anyway, as you'll see, you're getting 2 a day still, but that will stop. It will be 1. I'm not going to go much further away. A couple of people said, oh, I'll be sorry if you stop. I won't stop, you know me. Always got something to say. Okay, take care. Oh, I can't read you.